So if you've gotten this far, you're probably not new to my channel. You probably watched this first video that talked about the Norwegian Bliss and my trip to Alaska. So you're back for the first full episode. Remember, 5 minutes or less, I'm going to talk about each topic. So this topic, we're going to cover what to pack. All right, so I watched all these videos and everyone was telling me, oh, pack this, pack that, pack this, pack that. All right, it's the end of May. And so yes, in Alaska, it is cold, but it's not unbearably cold, right? So each day was roughly between 47 degrees and 51 degrees. So wherever you're coming from to go to Alaska, think about what 47 to 50 degrees feels like. For me, I'm not a person who's normally super cold. I packed a lightweight, one of those puffer type jackets that folds up and can fit in a bag. And I also packed a poncho. Poncho is a must. Alaska weather is finicky. 1 minute it can be sunny and the next minute it can be raining, and it could be drizzling or it could be raining really hard. So definitely pack that poncho. You can also pack an umbrella. I didn't use the umbrella at all. I did pack it, but I didn't use it because honestly, the umbrella just seems a bit much to be trying to hold it and be walking and doing other things. The poncho actually was sufficient. It can get windy, so if wind and potential rain is not your forte, Alaska's probably not the place for you. Even in later months, in the summer months, you still may get that rain. You still may get those highs of only 50 degrees. It really all depends. You just never know. If you look at the forecast before you leave and it says rain every day, it probably is going to rain. But it also based on your itinerary, and if you're going to be in port for 5 hours, 6 hours, 4 hours, whatever that might be, you may want to look at, as you get closer to your trip, look at the time frames that it says it's going to rain. So you might find that in the morning it's not going to rain too much, or if it does, it might be sprinkles here and there, and then in the evening it might be just sunny, or it might be raining all of the evening. So check the weather. I would say don't let that be the only indicator of what you think your experience is going to be in terms of weather, but definitely pack a poncho. Pack pack your umbrella if you don't mind holding the umbrella. And one other piece that I would say is pack comfortable socks. You are going to do a lot of walking. I'll share a link in the description of the socks that I bought off of Amazon that were absolutely amazing, and I had no issues with them. This is not a paid promotion. I'm just telling you what worked for me. And you want to pack some gloves. Most people nowadays, they have touchscreen phones, so make sure you pack some gloves that are touchscreen capable. The last thing I want to suggest that you might want to remember to pack is your swimsuit. You're thinking, oh, I'm going to Alaska. What do I need a swimsuit for? This boat has pools. It has hot tubs. And depending on the weather outside, once again, I said the weather is finicky. It might be really sunny one day. It might be a little chilly another day. But the hot tubs are still available. I got in the hot tub myself on the sea day, and I was fine. Of course, you're going to be a little chilly when you get out that hot tub, but there's no reason for you not to enjoy the outside activities. The biggest thing that you want to consider when you're packing your clothes and what to wear. I packed this little overall set. I thought I was getting in theme with my lumberjack show. My friends tend to think that I was looking like Luigi. You tell me, Luigi, lumberjack? Which one? I don't know. Either way, it was super comfortable, and I found it on Amazon super cheap. Probably because it's off season, May. No one's wearing something like this. But layers is the key. So don't just pack long sleeve shirts. Pack short sleeve shirts as well. One day when I got back on the boat, I guess because it was so windy and wet outside, maybe they turned the heat on because they thought that folks would be coming back from the port and would be cold, and so they wanted to warm up very quickly. The boat was hot, so I literally had to change into a t-shirt to walk around the boat. There are people who had like their sandals on and shorts and t-shirts. That was not me. But if that's your forte, hey, go for it. Definitely pack it. But layers is going to be the key, so that if it gets a little warm, you're able to take off a layer or two, depending on how your body deals with the change in temperature. And I think the other thing that you want to consider, especially for my content creators, if you're going on an Alaskan cruise, definitely pack your laptop. There's plenty of places where you can find a little quiet time, particularly in the observation lounge. I would say either really early on in the day or really late at night. Those are really kind of the ideal times. Otherwise, the observation lounge, the internet cafe, these are not quiet places. Those are places that activities are going on, people are around, and so it's kind of going to be a little noisy. There also is a library, so you can go there, but definitely pack that laptop, pack your cord. You're also going to want to bring, there are plenty of, I just want to show you all, there are plenty of outlets. I have an inside room, I'm traveling by myself, and there's 3 outlets, more than I actually needed. This is one of those chargers that I have that has like, this particular one has 2 USB and 2, I think it's USB, I don't know what it's called, but you all know what it's called. It's this one. So it has two of those and 2 of the USB. So that's plenty to charge my devices, everything from your cell phone to your smart watches, things like that. So make sure you bring that charging. And last but not least, just a reminder, bring your patience. It's a big ship. There are a lot of people. So be patient, be kind. People are going to be like, oh, excuse me. Some people are not going to say excuse me and step on your toe. So be patient. Understand that everyone wants to have a great time. But it takes some time, right? Getting all these people on and off the ship at all times it can be quite a bit. So that is my what to pack. Other people are going to tell you to bring all these different things. Pack some clothes, pack your swimsuit, pack layers, right? You don't have to go all crazy with it, but pack those layers, t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, sweaters, pants. And also, if you're thinking about doing the thermal suites, which I'll cover in another video, definitely want to pack your flip-flops, and I'll share why. So the next topic I'm going to cover is excursions. So see you in the next one.